Hi there, I'm Brooke, and this is my channel, Tarot with B. So today, we're just getting a quick message from your spirit guides. I think it's time. I haven't done one of these in a little bit. Spirit usually has something they want to tell you, so let's just see. So we're going to have 3 piles today. Pile 1 is the amethyst heart. Pretty amethyst heart. Pile 2 is the obsidian heart. And pile 3 is the rose quartz heart. So if you need to take a moment, you can pause the video if you need, just see whichever card, crystal, timestamp potentially down below, which pile is calling to you, okay? Just trust your intuition. If you may have messages in more than one pile, that's totally cool. Watch as many as you'd like, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and get started with pile number 1. The timestamps will be in the description box below, and I'll see you in a minute. Hi there, pile 1. So if you chose the amethyst heart, this is your reading. So we're gonna set that here. Yeah, right here. We're gonna see what spirit wants you to know. Message from your spirit guides, right? Let's flip this one over. It is a tarot card, and I'll get into some more tarot in a minute, but we'll see this one first. The 9 of Pentacles. Oh, Spirit really, really wants you to just live your best life. Truly. Just, like, if you want to buy something for yourself, treat yourself. You know what I mean? Like, don't feel guilty, because maybe you feel like that sometimes and you're just like, oh, well, I can't really afford this right now, or I can't do this, this, and this because of whatever. And you feel a lot of guilt getting yourself things. So Spirit wants you to treat yourself for sure. And know that, like, you're in a very comfortable spot, and if you're not, you will be, because, like, this is a very independent energy, right? And just abundance, thriving, really just enjoying your time here on this planet, right? So let's see what else Spirit has to tell you. Let's see. I'll get a few oracle cards and then dive in here. Movement. That looks like the 8 of Wands, kind of. I know there's only 4 here, but that's kind of cool. Okay. Message for pile 1, Spirit. Okay. The Coyote and Datura, deceit. Okay. Oh, but interesting. The Eel and Iris, safety, is at the back of the deck. That's good to see. Don't get nervous about anything yet. I'll do it intuitively, and we'll see what's coming up from Spirit here. Just a message for pile 1, Spirit. What is a message for pile 1 from their spirit guides? Aw, affection. Aw, this is cute. Yeah. The back of the decks are really telling me something too, so we'll dive into those in a second. Ooh. As well. Too many. Okay. Take you. Inner beauty. And this was sticking out sideways, so I figured I would take it without looking at it. And it's protection again. So they really want you to know you're incredibly protected. You seem like you have a very strong spiritual team that has your back, for sure. Because there may be some sort of negative energy trying to come for you and, like, just make you feel bad about yourself, or just bad about where you're at in general. Yeah, like trying to dominate your situation or something like that. Just trying to overshadow your work potentially too, or just your entire being. That's what the deceit really is. But Spirit wants you to know how beautiful you are, how unique you are. You're so rare, and because potentially there's someone that's, like, making you feel bad about the way you look or something like that, and the Spirit is out here really saying, like, you are gorgeous. Your inner light shines so brightly that it just shines out of you, right? And you're just a lovely person, definitely. And there aren't a lot of people like you either. Because those loud people, sorry, this like coyote that is really dominant and like present and just like nagging, they're very loud and it brings intrusive thoughts for you. So you've got to be kind to yourself. Okay? Definitely be more kind to yourself. And know that Spirit adores you. Spirit loves you so much. Yeah, those are those are basic bitches that are trying to come for your life, like with that minimalist white. They don't really, their life is very bleak and sad, right? The people, if there are people or a situation, something like that, it's not you. You know, it's them. It's a them thing. Yeah. And their lives are very bleak. There's not much happening for them. But you are this aurora borealis, right? That's just stunning and vibrant. And with movement here too, and this person looks like they're like jumping on the bed too. It's like you're free. You're free to do things. And maybe this deceitful person that is very hurtful just feels trapped, and that's why they lash out, right? And it has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. You know, most of the time, the people that are hurting people, it's something within themselves. It has nothing to do with the people that they're talking at or nagging at, right? And Spirit just wants you. Oop, that just flew out. Oh, I love it. Spirit just wants you to know, like, you're this beautiful gazelle. You're graceful. You're loving. You're kind. There's something about movement, again, like with this, because gazelles run, you know, and movement here in this, it's like maybe you're, I don't know, if you're like starting a workout thing, a new workout regime or something like that, and you're just getting into it, and you have people that are kind of hating on you, like being a jerk, right? And it's making you feel bad, and rethinking things with this walrus here. And Spirit really just wants you to know how special you are, and that with this affection, they have so much love for you and really truly want the best for you. You're magical. You know, I don't know. I saw that mirror and it's like, I think cats are very mystical, you know, and otherworldly almost. And you also chose the amethyst, which is about intuition. So potentially you are like a spiritual practitioner or something like that, but really seeing yourself as this beautiful, magical, gorgeous, ethereal being, like this aurora borealis is showing too. Because you're beautiful exactly as you are, right? And don't let anyone tell you different. And Spirit wants you to know that they're protecting you a lot from the negative energy. I mean, remember we had safety and protection. Where is it? I have my cards like stacked up, so I don't want them to fall everywhere. And protection here. So they've really got your back, so you can really thrive. Because I think, remember I was saying the back of the decks were saying something. Well, surrendering to your circumstances and surrendering to this pull for loving yourself and being independent and being in this beautiful energy that is very uplifting for you, right? Surrender to that. Don't surrender to these intrusive thoughts and the negativity. Really try and rise above it, because you'll find clarity in whatever situations that you're finding yourself in, right? And that third eye will be opening, you know, with the amethyst. Get some amethyst if you don't have any, by the way. That would be very beneficial for you. But really just, my cards are falling. A whole pile is going to fall. It's fine. So really just not allowing yourself or anyone else to get in your way. Get in the way of your progress and moving forward. Because I think right now you're really meant to be shining. Even if you're not quite there yet, you will be soon. Just shining so brightly, and people will really see, and I think you will see your inner beauty and the beauty that is you in general, right? And I think maybe you'll find a lot more self-love through this process, and just really allowing yourself to just say, screw this, I'm not letting anyone get to me anymore, and just being this beautiful gazelle that you are, right? So let's get some tarot. Let's get some tarot to see. It's on the bottom. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I think we did it. Okay. A message from... Come on now. A message from pile 1 spirit guards. Wow, that's interesting that I said guards. I think they're really trying to protect you from negative energy, and I just saw the Empress at the bottom of the deck here, so I'm keeping it because it just popped up, and you know what? We're keeping it. Empress, you know, again, thriving, not letting wow, the 9 of Swords, not letting those anxious thoughts and thinking too much, maybe keeping yourself up at night, not allowing those things to creep in. Don't let those swords creep in. You know, this can be a very depressing energy as well, but certainly anxiety. There's a lot of Taurus energy here, by the way. This is Taurus and Libra, and we had a Taurus card in the last part. The affection card was Taurus energy as well. But, you know, the Empress is just thriving, exactly what I was just saying, in that sensual, sexy part of yourself, that divine feminine. You really feeling comfortable with yourself, I think. The 4 of Swords, yeah, because you're recharging, you're recalibrating almost too, because I think you need to, you know, to really like shut out the noise and just have time with yourself. Yeah, because there is someone flinging swords. Like, I'm viewing these swords as words, right? They could be younger than you potentially, but there's someone that's trying to make you feel bad about yourself, and Spirit's like, hell no, we're not letting that happen. I think not. And that's really what is happening there, because they're really trying to block this energy from you so you can thrive, you know, and that's really hard. But if you need to get yourself away from this person, do it. Take that time by yourself, and it could be someone close to you. You know, I just saw this picture frame up here. It could be someone that's close to you, really close to you, that you love spending time with, but they're not being supportive right now, and they're being cruel, and that's really upsetting you, and again, hindering your progress. So if you need to take time away, do it. And I think you should, because it will help you gain that clarity that you need in order to live in this gorgeous Empress, 9 of Pentacles energy, where you're thriving, you know? And again, I think you should treat yourself. To have these two together specifically, it's like, please, God, like self-care, light some candles, have a bubble bath, like do a face mask, you know, whatever, do your nails, just whatever it is that makes you feel nice, do it, okay? And the 3 of Wands, okay, because you're expanding. There's expansion happening right now, and I think that you've planned something like that you want to do, right? And you know, you don't want to get stuck. So in order to continue moving forward with this 3 of Wands energy, you've really got to just try your best to like drown out that noise, drown it out, get off your phone if you have to, you know, but really just chill with yourself. I know this isn't hermit energy, but with the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Swords here, there's a lot of swords, by the way. That's right in the middle. So there's a lot of thoughts happening. And with the Page of Swords, I think that it's really other people's words that you really mull over and stress about, and that are keeping you up at night. So Spirit really wants you to just take that time away from people and figure out, yeah, like, do you see how those, they're hanging up there? Those swords, nah, we're not thinking today. They're going to be up on the wall. I'm not, because you think of the swords as thoughts, right? Or anything, or words even, intellect. Just let it, don't do it, don't think, you know, which is, you know, obviously that's impossible, but try your best to do things that you find comforting and relaxing so you can recharge and not get burnt out, burn yourself out even, like thinking too much, and because maybe you're having trouble sleeping too. And Spirit really wants you to just try and take yourself out of the situation and relax the best you can, okay? But that's what I have for you, Pile 1. It's been such a pleasure to read for you today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell. If you'd like to book a personal reading, I'll leave my email down below. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening, wherever you are, Pile 1, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye! Hi there, Pile 2. So if you chose the Obsidian Heart, this is your reading. So we'll set this here, and we're going to see what your spirit guides have to say to you. Little message, whatever comes out. We're going to do the Oracle card. No, this is a tarot card. We're going to do a tarot card first, then I'll pull a few Oracle cards, then we'll get into the rest of the tarot to close out your reading. So, sorry, I'm like talking really fast. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Interesting. So for you, well, first of all, it feels as though you're just working a lot. You're just grinding and hustling, and you're kind of over it. Like, and Spirit also wants you to say, it feels like, because there's a lot of piggy banks here, right? So I think you just have been working a lot and working hard. It's soul sucking. It feels like you're so over it, you know, and just like, okay, where is this going? Right? And I'm not sure I don't think you're enjoying what you're doing, but maybe the money's good, you know, and you're saving money, or like trying to pay something off, and it's like, oh, I don't know if I can do this forever, right? That's what I'm getting with the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see what comes out with these Oracle cards. So we'll see the message Spirit's got for you. Yeah, there's the pain's here. Okay. Ooh, with caution at the back of the deck. So not in like it's okay. I don't want you to freak out. It's okay. Let's see what else comes out though. Okay. Freya, boldness. Good. Nice. Okay. Inner strength. Yeah. Aw. Okay. You're fine. It'll be fine. It's just horrible right now, and you've got to be careful. Message for Pile 2, Spirit, from their spirit guides. Pile 2. We have a message for Pile 2 from their spirit guides. Let's pull one. Attraction. This is Libra energy. My bad. Protection. Aw, I like to see that in a in a spirit guide reading. Your guides have got your back, even though it's really hard right now and you feel, oh, you're so over it, right? And just dejected. And with pain, it's really like, honestly, it could be like a physical pain. Like maybe this job is really strenuous on your body and physically demanding, and that's what they're cautioning you for. But also that could be because of your mental health too, and it's causing you a lot of just like stress that way as well. You're just very unhappy, and that's what Spirit's cautioning you about with the pain. Yeah, because it's bringing some sadness, and it's like, oh, I hate that I have to work this hard to just get by, right? And just try and make my way in the world. I wish I could just do what I want to do, because it feels like you're not doing what you want to do with your life. And so Spirit really is out here trying to help guide you with this. So, okay. So we have the Trout and Lily of the Valley with purification. Okay, and now we'll do some Oracle cards. Buzzfeed cards, sorry. Okay, we have the Walrus card. Yeah, we have Dial Up. MP3 downloads. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that vibe. Okay. You. And wine. Oh, okay. Well, actually, let's take this one too, because it looked like it was, oh, lovely. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be movement soon with Ripple. For this, you're attracting things that you want, right? And you also attract sometimes, like when you're feeling really down and not being, and I don't mean down like depressive, okay? Depressing, like depression. That's not what I mean. I mean like being negative, speaking negatively in like about other people, about your circumstances. That is where sometimes things can get tricky, because you're attracting what you're speaking, right? So try and actively attempt to turn it around. If you're saying like, I can't ever get out of this job, you know what? Just try and turn it around and be like, you know what? I will go forward toward my goal, like, and like this, or I am moving forward toward my goal. I will not be in this situation for much longer. You know, something like, try and turn it around in your mind. You don't even have to speak it out. Just try your best, because that's like where that purification's coming in. It seems as though, you know, while you're in the Seven of Pentacles energy, you're kind of daydreaming. This gives me Pisces energy. So it's like you're kind of daydreaming about what it is that you want to be doing, right? Because I think that these thoughts are very intrusive. They're like coming at you. They're loud and just aggressive about how, and I mean those negative thoughts, over like how bored you are. You're so done with it. And you're just like, with MP3 downloads, you just want to rebel. You're like, I need to get out of here, right? Like, get me out of here. And it's pushing you toward a breaking point, I think. Like, you're almost there. You're like ready to snap. But the good, this is the good deal over here, right? So you're really going to be turning it around, right? It's taken a long time here with Dial Up, because maybe you've been in this situation for a long time and it feels like it's never ending, like you're never going to get out of it, right? But the thing is, you just have to make sure you move forward boldly toward what it is that you want, okay? Some sort of connection here in a social setting will help move you closer, like toward what it is that you want. I can't get specific with that stuff in a personal reading. I mean, not in a personal reading, in a YouTube reading, because this is collective energy. So there's a lot of different types of people watching this with different situations and different things that this may be resonating with, you know? So, but whatever it is that you're wanting and trying to attract towards yourself, you have to take action, right? Because right now you're really just grinding toward doing this thing that you're not enjoying, and it's like soul sucking and making you just draining you of your life force, right? Pretty much. And so you've got to really try to move toward what it is that that will bring you joy, right? Whatever you're daydreaming about, whatever makes you feel like after you're done with work or whatever, whatever you do to recharge or just unwind, you know, that brings you a lot of joy, that purifies your soul, you know, like after all of that heavy burdensome energy, this purification, it's that sweet spot that really makes you feel good, whatever that is, right? And I think also being social, getting out of the house, doing things, not just working. You've got to try your best to make connections with people. And I don't mean like romantic or anything, just like go hang out with your friends. If you know, I know like that's hard because you're working a lot and it's really distressing for you. And you're probably extremely exhausted. I did get really tired, honestly, for this one. So that could be something that you're fighting with, like being really exhausted. And so, but Spirit wants you to get out whenever you can with your friends, you know, make those connections. Don't just work yourself to death, okay? Because that's the way the world is now, kind of, right? But I see you moving forward with whatever it is that you're wanting to do, right? That brings you this joy. And it could just be like a hobby, a side hobby that you're like, well, I could never make a job out of that, or I could never make any income doing that. And then bam, you've come up with some idea and it works, right? Or you made a connection with someone that's like, hey, I know someone that can help you do that. And you're like, oh my God, okay, awesome, right? And it may take a little bit, you know, it may take some time, but this is also about connections, you know? Gosh, when the internet was first invented, it's like, oh my God, I'm connected with the whole world. You know what I mean? It was a marvelous thing. It was crazy. So I think that that's also the case. Yes, it could take some time, but I can see you doing that and it leading toward this abundant, beautiful energy, because it starts as a ripple, but it comes in as a waterfall, right? And you may feel apprehensive about moving forward, but you've got to take action. You have to. And this, like, yes, this is air energy, which is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, but it reminds me of the Chariot too, which is Cancer energy. Moving towards success, just go, just try, right? What can it hurt? Just do it. Give it a go. Oh, sorry, my ring just hit the table. Because there's abundance waiting for you. There's good things waiting for you. You just have to be more positive about things, which is very hard. I know. Let's get some tarot now. Okay. Pile 2 Spirit. What's a message from Pile 2 Spirit Guides? What's the message? Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. You're really trying to balance work and personal life. Oh, yeah. This is exactly what I was saying. The 5 of Cups, you're feeling very dejected. You're looking at the negatives, not seeing the positives. You could potentially even be missing opportunities that could be coming your way because you're focusing so hard on the negatives, right? Oh, with the 2 of Swords, yeah, okay. So it's a decision. There's some sort of decision you're weighing on. And it's weighing heavily. But I feel like you know the answer. There's that moon there. Trust your intuition, dude. I say that gender neutrally, by the way. Just trust your intuition. Because you know the answer. You know. You do. Don't let your mind get in your way too much here. Okay? The Devil. Yeah, it's like you feel obsessive over this. Very blue. Oh, it's interesting how the colors are coming out too. Okay. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, the 10 of Wands. This is gorgeous. Okay, good. I love how that worked out with the colors, like with the green and then the blue. Okay, anyway. So, yeah. You're really focusing on the negative. Instead of seeing these 2 cups that are still standing. Those 2 cups are still standing. The opportunities are still there. You're just maybe not seeing them right now because you're feeling so down and dejected and just like exhausted. You're exhausted. And the 2 of Swords, you know, like I was saying, it's really, you know, the answer to something, but you're not taking action toward it. It's like you're stalling. You're stuck a little. That mask's on, you know, you can't move forward. I mean, obviously, fencers can see through the mask, but like, you know what I mean. You're just not deciding, right? Even though you know which choice will be best, right? And you gotta trust your intuition, okay? Because you're feeling very down. I mean, it's sad. And I'm so tired, like, in my core. I started this reading, I was like, ooh, you know? And it's just like I think it's some residual energy coming from you, right? And the devil, it's like with money, it feels like you're so tied to the need for money, you know? Not even the want for money, it's the need, because I think maybe, didn't I say that? Like maybe you've got bills that are really have piled up and you just you feel like you have got to keep doing this soul-sucking job or something. And it's really, really weighing you down a lot. And it's like you could be thrown off balance any second. Same with the 2 of Pentacles. It's just like, getting you really, really down. This is Capricorn energy, by the way. And we have, but the good thing, the 10 of Wands is here. Yes, you're working your ass off. Yes, things are difficult, but it's close to completion. You're almost done, right? With whatever this is. And, you know, it's been burdensome. It's been heavy, but there's a lightness coming, right? Like, I'm going to show you the back of the deck. It's the Knight of Cups. And they look so carefree, right? Just going with their heart, doing what it is that they want to do. And going on that road, taking action, rolling toward what it is that they want, right? And yes, you may feel obligated to be doing this 7 of Pentacles situation where you're just like bored and over it, right? And just doing it because you need the money. You need the money. You're tired. You're tired and you have something else that you really want to pursue. And you know the answer already. You know this answer. This could be potentially like, should I leave this job? Should I start looking for another job somewhere else? Should I start my own company? You know, something like that. You already know the answer, you know? And you've got to start focusing more on the opportunities, seeing, even creating opportunities for yourself, right? Don't feel so tied down, because you're not. There's opportunity here. And if you take action, you'll be going toward what it is that you want. And there's like there's the cups again, just with your heart, intuition. Cups are water energy, just trusting your emotions and really moving forward in that way, you know? But I think that I'm going to close it here, pile 2. It's been a pleasure to read for you today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those links down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening, wherever you are, pile 2. And I will see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello there, pile number 3. So if you chose the rose quartz heart, this is your reading. Oh my God. You might have some throat chakra blockages. I don't know. That never happens to me. Sorry, but I needed to tell you. Wow. Okay. So you might need to tell somebody something or just speak your truth. Okay. That's first note. So your messages from your spirit guide. Wow. Okay. So this is a tarot card. We'll get into this card, then we'll do some oracle cards, then we'll loop back to some more tarot to to close out your reading. But with the Two of Wands, ooh, planning. Something about planning here. Plan a trip. Plan whatever it is you're thinking of doing, you know? But like cater to your strengths, if it's a trip, but like really focusing on this expansion, you know, creating a fun opportunity for yourself. This is interesting. Okay, let me see. Let's see what Spirit has to say. I'm a little like, sorry, I got distracted with my throat because now it's gone, which is interesting. My throat's not gone. The feeling's gone. It was just weird. So we have Sedna with cleansing. Okay. Yeah, there's some sort of purification here that has to happen. Interesting. All right. Pile 3, Spirit. I don't even know if I said hi to you. I was just immediately like, my throat. Ooh, space. Okay. Pile 3. Message from Pile 3 Spirit Guides. This has come out in every single reading, and I'm very pleased. Okay, the Skunk and Magnolia, protection. Not this specific card, but that message has come out in every reading, like protection. And what better reading to have that come out for than Spirit Guides, right? Like, I love this. Okay. Message from Pile 3 Spirit Guides. Oh, guards. I said it again. Okay. Positivity. That's funny that I said guards. And again, we're talking about your guides, but they're guarding your energy, right? Yeah. Wow. Double with protection. Because there may be some sort of, because with cleansing, you may need to really, I think getting into water would be really beneficial for you, or using, like doing a smoke cleanse, something. Really protecting your energy. That's crucial for you. I also, wow. Okay. Well, I'm taking every single one of these. Why not, right? Lots of blue. Waves. Thunder. Desert. Grandma Mauve. And lake. There's a lot of water energy here. So that's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Okay. And I'm getting the sense that there's maybe you're just surrounded by a lot of chaos, and you could be a bit of an empath as well, so like other people's energy really like affects you a lot, and so you're really in need of a cleansing of some sort here, definitely, just to protect your own energy. Spirit is really doing their part to try and protect you on their end, but you also have to really try your best to protect yourself as well, because I think you have a very, you chose the rose quartz. I think you have a very open heart. You're very loving, kind, have a lot of love to give, and I think you're also very positive, and people really try and feed off of that. They're like, I want some of that positivity, give me some of that, and they take and take and take, and you don't really even realize necessarily that that's what's happening. So you have to try and protect your energy. Do an energy shield. You should try and look that up as well, like how to do an energy shield. I always like envision a wicked light, a bright light, like coming out of the top of my head, okay, and then meeting with a light coming down from like spirit, like from the the sky, right? And meeting, right? And these two balls of beautiful bright light meet, and then they engulf me in a shield. And you have to really focus on yourself being engulfed in that shield, and whatever it is that you want to protect in that shield of beautiful, bright, positive light, right? And that really will that really will help protect your energy from other people that may have ill intent, okay? It feels, because with space here, it's like you have so much to give and you have such positivity and everything, but it's like you feel lonely. Maybe you're surrounded by a lot of people, but you feel very alone. And you have to know it's not forever, because you're feeling very locked in and limited wherever you are, whatever you're doing. But the thing is, you've got this fire in your belly, you know, you have passion, and it will get you along, right? Toward maybe this Two of Wands energy, whatever it is that you're planning for. That will really help you. That fire in your gut is like your why, right? Your life force, like move. You really love it too, whatever it is that you're doing. Let me see, waves. Yeah, because things are building up. Things are going to start picking up. It feels very bleak right now, and you could be feeling very lost. I think you're feeling lost in general, but this is just another it's like separate from the cleansing message, by the way. I just needed to, because I didn't segue into that very well. But you're feeling lost, and it's really, really getting to you. And again, you've got such an open heart, and I think you're quite emotional as well. So it's getting to you a lot. But Spirit wants you to just really just try and stay positive, okay? Because you're protected, and things are building up. Things are picking up. You know, just be on alert. Be on alert for these energies that make you feel like, after you're talking to someone, be aware of how you feel, right? If you're getting a vibe from someone and they're just like not making you feel good, and then afterward you feel like, oh, that was a lot, I'm exhausted, then maybe distance yourself from that person. You know, don't spend as much time with that person or in that situation, in that scenario. Really try and create opportunities for yourself to surround yourself with people that really do make you feel good and more positive. And situations like that as well, you know, if you have to take yourself out of one situation because it makes you feel really bad, and put yourself into another situation that's, you know, more positive and better for your mental health, then do it. You know, you're not locked in. You're not limited here. The sky's the limit. And you just have to try and make a plan of some sort. Start. It's in the beginning phases here to really get moving forward. And we'll get a little bit more of the tarot in a minute, but just try your best to start making plans. Doesn't matter how big the plans are. Just start, you know, start a journal if you have to. Like, this is what I'm doing today. Tomorrow, this is what I'm doing. You know what I mean? It's like, really just try your best to start planning things, because your heart wants this, whatever it is. And you're protected. You are protected. You also, from the spirit guides, right? And I think it's also divinely guided, whatever this is that you're thinking about for planning, you know, that really makes you passionate and just ready to go, right? Yeah, just make sure you're really protecting yourself. Again, water for you, getting out into nature, really connecting with maybe even animals, you know, connecting with animals, just cleansing, feeling lighter, because things are heavy. They're heavy. And again, I think you're like a sponge. You absorb people's energy, and you need to just your energy, just yours. So really try to do that shield I mentioned, if you can. Also, I would get some obsidian. You're not the obsidian group, but get some obsidian. Wear it on you, right? As well. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say. But even just showers, you know, could be very cleansing for you, like in your soul, you know. Not like, obviously it'll cleanse your body, which helps, but cleansing your soul. Like, really pay attention to the water as it goes down the drain. Like, watch that water go down the drain and imagine it as like that negative energy, that heavy energy. Just, and there it goes, you know, and you're being cleansed every second that water touches your skin. It's like, oh, okay, this is new positive energy coming onto me, right? Yeah. So, all right. Pile 3. What does pile 3 spirit guides have to say? This one wants to come out too. Okay. Oh, yeah. King of Cups, water energy for sure. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, like I was saying. Let me see. Oh, wow. Page of Cups. So, again, double confirmation with the water. Ah, my shuffling is getting very messy. Okay. Sorry. Do you want to come out? You coming? Okay. Queen of Cups. Oh, this drives me crazy. Well, there's a ton of, oh well, it's fine. A lot of court cards. It's fine, everything's fine. But I think that you've got, ooh, the star. Lovely. I think you've got, here, just a minute. And the 10 of Wands. Okay. And what's the back of the deck here? The Devil, which is Capricorn energy. Okay. So, for you, my darling, I think you're surrounded by like an immature energy. There's something, yeah, like, because there's those energies that are more negative, right? But there's also a positive energy here as well. And I mean emotionally, these are all cups, okay? They're all cups, which does not happen very often. So, you know, there is a more immature energy here that can really bring you down a lot. But there's also this healthy, emotionally intelligent person that wants to be there for you, but maybe this like more immature person is loud and they're like, well, you're like, you have to be around them for some reason, I think. And that's why they're draining. They really drain your energy. It's like they're very emotionally immature. And maybe they also talk a lot about other people. I get that vibe too. And you're just over here like, you're a king. You've already like mastered these emotions. And you're just like, well, why are you? And you're very intuitive too. But also, again, like a sponge for this, for these emotions, other people's emotions. And that's why this person dumps on you. It's like they dump the stuff that's happening to them onto you. And that's why you have to protect your energy, really, because you're an empath, 100%. Well, maybe not 100%, but I think that you're very, very, other people's emotions really get to you, you know, and you can feel the vibes of a room, like almost it's like you can sense other people's energy, right? Like just by looking at them, you're like, okay, well, that person's not feeling great today. That person, you know, it's just, and I'm not saying that in a judgmental way. You're not judgmental. It's just how it is when you're an empath. You just can feel it, you know? And I think that that's overwhelming. It's definitely, and that's why you have to, Spirit really, really wants you to protect your energy. Specifically because you're by this person all the time that's very emotionally immature and just like, ooh, a burden. They're just like heavy. They make you just, oh, God, okay. But you're so nice. It's like, you feel bad that you're like that. Like, and that's another thing. You're empathetic. So it's like you can understand why they are feeling that way or whatever, you know? So it's like you have this good, kind heart, and that's why you don't really push them away. But Spirit really wants you to just not spend as much time with this Page of Cups person and really spend more time with the Queen of Cups that makes you feel better, that's more emotionally mature, right? And potentially this guy, it's giving, and it may not even be age, like numerical, but they seem younger, But that just could be their immaturity, you know? But this person seems much more wise and self-assured and not letting other people get to them. They're just like, I'm living my life. I'm having a good thing, having a good time. You know, they don't talk about other people behind their backs or anything like that. They are who they are. They're content, and they like exude positivity. Even if they're not necessarily a super positive person, they're just like, their vibes are good, you know? Whereas this person is very heavy. Is heavy. So Spirit wants you to really just, again, focus more on these people that make you feel better about yourself, and not the ones that you're exhausted after you have a conversation with them, right? Spend more time with the people that make you feel good. And that could take some planning. Maybe that's what it is that you're having to plan. Like scheduling your time with the people that make you feel better, right? Because maybe you have to be around this more negative person a lot, and that sucks for you, like, right? And the stars here as well, which is Aquarius energy. But you know, with the star, it's like, again, you had positivity, right? This was the pile that had positivity for this. Yeah, you had positivity. So it's, gosh, things are good. Better things are coming your way. You know, more positivity will definitely be raining down on you and making you feel better, because the hard times are ending, you know, and it's not going to feel as heavy and burdensome. And this could just be like with your situation that you're in, like, that make you feel so exhausted. You'll feel so much more light and be able to nurture your own self, and not like you're filling your own cup. You're not filling someone else's constantly and like leaving yourself dry, right? That's what I'm getting with this star, really, and this whole vibe. You'll be surrounded by people that equal give and take, really make you feel good, but also know like they're like, I also need to make myself feel good, right? They know their boundaries. And I think that that's going to be a very positive influence on you as well. Because I think you'll be watering your own crops, right? Like, you're going to feel better, and then that will push you more towards success, right? And again, I think you're really going to be like scheduling this stuff in. Even like something you might have to, maybe you're really busy and you're like, okay, no, I'm going to do this and make myself feel better, right? Because you'll have more hope for things. You're not, because I think this person makes you feel really bleak about stuff, right? Where's that? Yeah, because like with the space card, it was lonely. You know, I think that person makes you feel very dark. Like, maybe just whatever they're saying is, they're negative. They're just a negative person. And you'll feel more hopeful about things because you'll be surrounded by at least one person that is far more positive than this Page of Cups, right? And you'll be shining. You know, I see that for sure. I think you've got such a sweet, loving heart. I'm telling you, you're very kind, and you give and give and give, but you gotta know when to step back and be like, no, you know, I need my time. And that, realizing that will really make you shine and thrive, honestly. And the 10 of Wands is here, so it's, the heavy burdens will be ending, right? And just that feeling of complete and utter, right? Like, I can't even put it into words. It's just like, like you see that person walk into a room and it's just like, oh man, here we go, right? Like, or they text you and it's like, I don't know how, because they take so much. It takes so much of your energy to interact with them. And it's just like, because they don't seem open to other people's points of view either, you know? It's, I'm always right, you know, that's what it feels like, but they're not, you know, and you know that, and it's just like, okay, then I don't want to talk to you like all the time. So really just focus on surrounding yourself by people and situations that make you feel good and that make you shine, that make you just feel creative and like you can be exactly who you are without feeling judged. Okay? I think I'm going to close it there, pile 3. It's been a pleasure to read for you today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those linked down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening, wherever you are, pile 3, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!